Powers of 10 by Ellie Queen
and Matthew and Swadigi.
The 5th grade AKS is, I can explain patterns in the numbers of zeros of product when multiplying a number by powers of 10 and explain the patterns in the placement of a decimal point when a decimal is multiplied or divided by a power of 10. Use whole number exponents to denote powers of 10.
Learning target. I can identify powers of 10 using exponents.
Here's a little joke to lighten the mood.
Why did the textbooks look so sad?
Because it had so many problems.
What are powers of 10?
Powers of 10 are exponents used to multiply whole numbers and decimals by 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and even a million.
Ten to the first power is 10, so if you multiply a decimal or a whole number by 10 to the first power, you would shift the place value 1 over to the left.
10 to the second power is 100, so if you multiply a decimal or whole number by 10 to the second power, you would shift the place value 2 over to the left.
10 to the third power is 1,000, so if you multiply a decimal or a whole number by 10 to the third power, you would shift the place value 3 places to the left.
10 to the fourth power is 10,000. So if you multiply a decimal or whole number by 10 to the fourth power, you shift your place value 4 places to the left.
10 to the fifth power is 100,000. So if you multiply a decimal or whole number by 10 to the fifth power, you would shift your place value 5 places to the left.
10 to the sixth power is 1,000,000. So if you multiply a decimal or a whole number by 10 to the sixth power, you would shift your place value 6 places to the left. How do you multiply by powers of 10?
Anna had 4 paper clips. Josh had 10 times more paper clips than Anna. How many paper clips did Josh have?
So this is what your equation would look like, right here. And when you're doing it, it'll seem like you're moving the decimal, but really, you're moving over place value. So when you're moving it, when you're going over by 10 to the first power, you would move it, the decimal, it seems like, 1 over to the left, but really you're moving the place value 1 over to the left. The final product would be 40.
Common mistakes.
Some common mistakes include shifting the digits to the right instead of left.
Another common mistake is instead of doing 10 times 10 times 10, they will do 10 times 3. Carson has 7 puppies. Brady had 10 to the second power more than him. How many puppies did Brady have?
So the equation in this would be 7 times 10 to the second power. Pause this video to solve the problem. The answer would be 700. Here's a little more challenging problem.
Madison had 42 Legos. Matthew had 10 to the sixth power more than her. How much Legos did Matthew have?
Here's the equation that you will be solving. Pause the video and figure out the answer. The answer to this problem would be 42 million. That's a lot of Legos.
Summary.
What we learned is that when you you can multiply decimals and whole numbers times 10 to the first power and up to 10 to the sixth power. We also learned that when you are multiplying numbers by powers of 10, it seems like you are moving the decimal point that many places to the left, but you are really moving the place value. Thanks for watching!